All right, I'm back again. Week 2, round 2 at the Summit Club. This course is playing a lot easier. Somebody already posted a 60. They have a high handicap, so they didn't, I think they shot 90 or so, but they posted a 60 according to their handicap. So lots of under par scores, much different than last week. My current standings, I'm sitting 16th overall, and with the flight for 6 handicap and under, I'm sitting 5th. So 16 out of about 36 and 5th out of about 10. It'll be interesting to see how it goes this week. Looking forward to cracking it out there.
Here we are at the Summit Club. Should be a fairly easy round today, but that means that I've got to score pretty well in order to get near the top of the leaderboard. Really nice first swing. Carry 268, but it is way downhill, so it's a little inflated. 76 yards with my 56 degree, and I smoke it over the green, 90 yards. It's a delicate range for me from 90 down to 75. Now running away 13 yards, just too much. Not enough spin and too much power. 11-foot putt, try to save par. Pulled it, but hopefully, it stays in the circle at least. All right, got to get this 7-iron 169 yards. It's doable, but it's also the high end of my 7-iron for sure. And it fades away into the crap. 20 yards, 60 degree shot, 80% power, 79% power there. But I get 100% spin. So if I get it there, I can stop it nice. Save par. Sit +1, come to the par 5 third. 147 mile an hour ball speed seems pretty consistent for me here. Nice little tail, seems pretty consistent for me here. And bunker's not a big deal on the Trackman. 90% power, but it's fine from this distance. Hopefully can get it into the short stuff up here at least. Nope. Another bunker. Bunker to bunker. 73 yard shot, 90% power. Another 56. Hopefully get this better gauged in. 90 yards with 10% power reduction. Jeez. 18 yards here. Chipping with my 56. This really should have been a 60 degree. It's going to roll over that peak and down the green, out of the range, and 17 feet for a par. Not going to get it. Almost outside of the circle. Oh. Leaves me at +2. Coming to the 4th hole. Short par 4 here. Consistent 147 ball speed. Consistent fade. Just into the long stuff. 93 yards. Up 7 feet. 80% power. That 80% power really kills it. But I still managed to get my gap wedge 90 yards, which is pretty good. 14-foot putt. Try to get a birdie here. Oof. And outside of the circle. That's a poor putt. 10-foot comebacker. Never up. It's a silly bogey from very close. All right, another short par 4, 286, but it's up 22 feet. 149 ball speed there. Wind up in this little pitching area. 86% power, 25 yards with 10 feet up. Only 72% spin, so I really need to get the height, the loft on this, get it up, and hopefully let it stop. Ooh, just barely. Get a bird. Now, another par 5. Just huff it out there. Get my club too far closed, which is going to be kind of a hooky draw off the heel. But par 5. Just take 3 shots to get there. If I can hit a nice hybrid here into the fairway, would be great. The line looks really good in the air. Had good contact, but just catch enough of that crap that keeps me in. Leaves me 223 in. Trying with a 5 wood, 90% power, so this is like 240 yard shot to get there. So some water, I don't want to risk it, and just pull a little bit far left. Not too bad. Coming back to the pin. Now, 56 yards. It's a delicate shot. Sorry, 29. Yeah, 56 yards, 29 inches. There's a downslope that landed on. Otherwise, I think it would have actually bit. Knowing the shape of the green, again, I should have used my 60 degree and just threw it in the sky. But 32-foot putt. Oh. Just stays in the circle, but also just missed the hole. 108 yards, gap wedge. Pretty standard. Tailwind here, so yeah, I should get up by the pin, which you see actually gets pretty tight up there. Leaves me this short-sided chip. I get just a little too much. That, again, should have been a 60 degree chipping width. Poor club selection pretty much all day using the 56 so much. But 8.2 foot putt saves a par. 370, 397, sitting at about +3. That's not adjusted for handicap. We'll adjust the handicap at the end, but pretty straight away here. If I can fade this into anything green, not bad. 136 left with 90% power, up 13 feet. Really got to get a hold of an 8-iron. Do okay. Don't get the roll that I thought I might. Can't complain too much about that. 34.8 feet. Downhill putt. It's going to hold the circle. And I'm really starting to get my feel for the lag putts and the slope, the way the slope affects the different distance of putts. So that really helps. 384, par 4, water up the left side. No choice but to kind of take it at those trees and let it peel off. Just doesn't peel quite enough, and man, my fairway stats are going to be brutal, but 97 yards, 85% power. Really got to get this gap wedge hard, get this there with 15% power reduction, and I do. Look at that. Fuck yeah, that's a bird. Finish that at +2 for the front 9. Par 4, 10th hole. Longer par 4 here. With the elevation, the carry, it's not too bad. Even in the rough, I get it 287. That would have easily rolled out over 300. 141, 87% power. Trying to punch up a 7-iron to the safe spot of the green rather than take on those bunkers. And I actually chunk it, but luckily it gets low and rolling. 53-foot putt. Fairly flat. All you got to do is visualize exactly 53 feet out and put the ball to it. Easy, right? 196 yard par 3, one of the hardest holes in the course, I'd say, just with the distance and the way the green complex is. Hit a really great 5-iron. Get a little tail, which is normal in my longer irons. Little tail to the right. 27 yard pitch. Again, this should be a 60 degree. I've got my 56 degree, and I really shouldn't. Pump this a little hard and right into those rocks, which is I had to play it as it lies, sort of out of bounds drop, or like in the hazard drop that I had to play it as it lies, left me there, and I put it way over. Coming back to try to get this in the circle, and I stick that, but it's still a double bogey on a par 3, which doesn't feel very nice. Very short par 4, and there's a tracking glitch. Hit my drive a little low left that it didn't pick up. Get my second drive more online. Just taking it right up the water edge, knowing it's going to let it go, and all the way across, which is fine. You'll see even in the bunker I get 100% spin, only a 9% power reduction at 47 yards. It's tricky distance here, but with the spin it should be doable. Get a pretty nice shot there to stick it in the circle. Sitting at +3, another short par 4, shortish par 4. And again, I closed my driver down too much here. Just pull it left, leaving me a long shot into the green using my hybrid. I get full contact on it, full control on it, and that fade to the right, you can see it actually hits like a tree coming out and kind of bounces, like deflects it to the right. So there was more fade than the shot would have had. Now a tough bunker shot. Again, I should have pulled my 60, but I managed to get my 56 angled up and rolling in the right direction, which is good to get that in the circle. 474, par 5. You just want to keep this out of the water hazard. Scary moment for me as it wasn't fading, but I managed to keep it on the grass. 86% power out of this rough. It's really going to kill you on that 200-yard plus shot. Means it's adding like 40 yards to your shot. So just pitch it up and over, and again, that fairway's all run down to the rough. 49-yard shot with 93% power here, and yeah, should have been a 60. Just picking the wrong club. Not even a 60 here with this rolling away. 16 yards. I know it's rolling, but the 60 would have been safer to get on. Anyways, not a terrible shot. Just not happy with my club selection. 9.7 feet, up 1 inch. Let's see if we can save a par here. And just pulled it. You see the putt? Yeah, just pulled it on the bottom right screen. 401 yards, up 23 feet. Tough-ish par 4, but if you can get it out into a playable spot, you'll have a shot coming in. So I fade that a little far right, leaving me 177 with 91% power, so full 5-iron. It's probably 177 plus 15 yards. 192 is what it was playing, and I get it 163. It's not bad. 42-foot putt with it rolling left, but this was up, so you get to kind of pound it into that elevation, and I almost drain it. Whew. Par 3, 145, 9-iron. This is down significantly, down 37 feet, but my pitching wedge just will never get there. So that 9-iron could have used a little bit more power, but I'm happy to be on the green. 38-foot putt, up 8 inches, so hit it a little bit firm. Make sure it gets into that circle. There we go. Yeah, save a par there, sitting at +4, not bad. 349, par 4, another one. I just close the driver down, hold it low and left, and this bay doesn't catch it. 2 in a row. That one didn't sound too bad. It was a little low and left, you can hear, but there we go. Full snap, straight away. So that might have saved me some strokes, but again, not like this drive is impeccable either. I'd be kind of scrambling from those other shots as well. So, well, who knows? 130 yards at an 80% power. Just got to cram an 8-iron and hope it tails over the flag. It doesn't. Got the right distance. If it was on the green, probably would have stopped, but now I'm pitching back. 56 degrees still. Just loving this 56, rolling it too far on this round. Really incorrect club selection almost all round, but whatever. 21-foot putt, 7 down. That means it's going to roll out a fair bit. Oh, but not quite enough to get into the hole. 18th, 500-yard par 5, 148 ball speed, 105 swing speed. Pretty good. Be even nicer if it stayed in the fairway, but whatever. It's just that 94. I'm only losing 6% power on it, which is not the worst. Again, it's kind of playing a fade with that 5 wood. That one's a straight ball, 190, pretty solid strike. 76 yards, this classic shot. It's just a tough distance for me to get. I added some loft to that, tried to still take the same full swing, and now I'm 13 yards short. That's definitely a spot to practice, is dropping into that 70 to 80 yard distance accurately. But 38-foot putt, up 12 inches. Get this in the circle. Maybe even the hole, but I don't. And it graces me with 77, netted out at 74.
All right. Done. Did one round at Summit. Played okay. Not the best, not the worst. Shot a gross 77, a net 74, plus 2 with my handicap. Doesn't put me in the best position on the leaderboard. But realistically, maybe I could have shot a couple strokes better. Not too displeased with it. Pretty pleased to hit. Lost my most shots today with my 56-degree chipping and driving the ball low through not getting the spin, not getting the loft that I needed to stop it, hitting my landing point but having it run and release through. Probably lost 3 or 4 strokes at least doing that. But I made up maybe 3 strokes on kind of errant drives that didn't get tracked. So mishit your drive well enough, and the Trackman didn't track it, and I got lucky. Came on the right side of the tracking mistakes that time. So net 74 plus 2 probably won't land me in a really good position in either flight, but also won't hurt me too terribly either. So not too displeased with it overall. I don't really want to do another round because if I do go in and post a -3, it's going to significantly lower my handicap, where I feel like playing right now around a 4 is about right for me. So don't want to go into a -3 and all of a sudden have my handicap be down to a 1 and kind of be SOL. So there it is. We'll see how the leaderboard shakes down this week, and lots of good fun. On to Hualalai Resort next week. Looking forward to it.